Romanian traditional blouse needlework chronicles. Your shirt is your journey travel with friends. Week 6 and 7, the meaning is here. Open your eyes.
So let's make the buds. We have the sleeves, we have the branches. I use the same mixture of threads, 2 colors in the needle in the same time. I already have the branch created with cotton yarn. So what is left for me to do is to create these fat buds on this skeleton, let's say. So it's very simple. In order to create this raised embroidery, I have to insist with 3 stitches which have this point in common. So I will start here. I have 1, and move to the little hole underneath. I have 2, and I'm ready for the 3rd. Nothing complicated really. As you can see, I control the silk yarn with a thumb from the other hand. To make sure as much as possible that these double threads work together. They're not always perfectly aligned. This is some work that I cannot rush too much, otherwise I risk for the yarns to create knots. This is quite a relaxing stage where I don't have to count anything, I don't have to be too concentrated, so I can use the time. Usually I start a movie or a podcast, and while listening to a subject that I'm interested in, I'm also making small but good progress on the embroidery. And again, I want to tell that it's a very simple stitch. It is very relaxing once you get used with it. After a long, difficult day at work, relax. You can adjust your breathing. One stitch, the second, and the third place, the third in the same place. 1, 2, 3, After the fabric will be washed, it will shrink and it will seem almost a miracle how this fat yarn passed through the fabric, but we know the secret. We did it. Everything was done, all the embroidery is done before washing the fabric. As you can see, no matter how well I try to control the threads, I start with them being equal in size, in length, and eventually one of them stays behind a little bit. So time to time we need to adjust them, make them equal, and we continue. If one of them is longer, we have an increased risk of getting knots. So nice relaxing process, nothing really difficult. If you estimate 1 week for a sleeve, it is doable. It's quite ambitious, but it is doable. Let's see how many branches we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To make 1 branch per day, I think it's very realistic if you take it like this. If you organize your time well, you have all the chances to finish 1 sleeve in a week. It's not at all impossible. And then the verticals during the weekend, so you can do more. It's not at all difficult job. I have to prepare the branches first of all, and for this I start with a core, with a line that supports everything. I go behind the needle and come out, creating a diagonal from small segments. Nothing really complicated here. You might wonder why I prefer to do it like this, and I don't go just like that underneath and on top of the fabric, alternating and then return. Well, this can be done as well, of course. Only that the moment I return to do this step, I find it more difficult and time consuming to align my stitches. So this is, I prefer the other method. See, I'll take a long step now, and you can see that the stitches are not so well aligned like when I work like this. So even though I consume a larger quantity of thread, I prefer to do it like this. I have to avoid the vertical. It is a bit boring, I know, but I have to do this in order to make sure I have the right angle, not worry too much about counting later on. Okay, let's do it like this. I will now create these small leaves, I don't know what they are. And I stay on one side of the line first. I prefer to do it like this because I have the feeling that I work faster. It doesn't mean it's wrong if you choose another path. And now I can, just for you to see, I can change the direction and work on little verticals. And it's so easy to do this once you have the main axis. No room for mistakes. Once you start doing it, you'll get used with the move. Almost no need to count anything. That's it. Easy. Of course, you can work the buds like this. I'll show you right away. It's up to you. It's about how you think you have the best speed. In the end, you get the same result, following a different path, let's say, you get there. It's important that you enjoy what you're doing, you save time, if possible you save thread as well. Voila. It's done. Small steps, but many of them. And lots more to do until I'm finished.